Hey guys, how's it going? It's May 22, 2018, 11:24 p.m. Just before I head off to bed, because I am very tired, I needed to get one last thing off my chest. And this is something that's been really on my mind for the last 12 hours. Nobody's done anything. In fact, really nothing has been said or anything that ticked me off or triggered me or whatever the hell you want to call it. At least not that I'm aware of. But something changed. And I don't know. It was kind of weird. So tonight I had fun. It's great with the Southwest. I don't know if it was when I was in the Southeast that I started. That might have done something somewhere in there where I thought I was going to be humping and everything was going to be fine, and whatever I had set up didn't quite calculate, or I don't know what the hell it was. But I think that might have been the beginning of it. But something, I started evaluating. Like, I didn't sleep well last night, but it had nothing to do with, I don't think it had anything to do with anything, quite frankly. Nothing was really on my mind. I was tired. I went to bed. Just like I'm going to go in a few minutes, because that's the way it's going to be. But I know I had a stomach ache when I woke up this morning. Very early, I might add. Had a hard time getting back to sleep. But anyways, that happens every now and then with me. So, not here. Get out of there. This is an interesting thread. You'll see I have posted a lot, and I'm tired of posting anything on it anymore. I'm tired of trying to have discussions, reactions, not necessarily reactions, but trying to have, trying to shape thoughts, or trying to, I don't know, make people see things kind of the way I see it, or lack thereof. Obviously, everybody has their own opinion, everybody has their own taste, everybody has their own whatever it is. This thread over on Train Sim was not created to cause a ruckus, but it's gone off into every single possible direction, and the thread's actually been fairly civil. There's no mudslinging going on. There's like, most of the threads I post on here, I hardly get a reply to. And it's like talking to nobody at this point. It really is. It's getting to the point where I'm asking myself, what the hell am I doing a lot of the things I'm doing for anyways? It's gotten that deep. And I'm now at the point where it's like, I gotta do something. Because I went from one extreme to the other. I went from the extreme of trying to focus so much on learning something and getting something new. It's like, no, I work for a living. That still pays the bills. It still does most of the things that I can do. I'm not in a position to give that all up and go on a whim or a dream and, whatever the case may be. So this thread was posted. The original message was basically about, it wasn't that long actually. It was, pretty much the same thing I probably have been repeating and blah blah blah. But you can read it for yourself. I'm not even going to show you this here. You want to go to Train Sim, check it out. I'll show you the last message. There was a lot of different things going on, and conversations about local regions of Europe or something like that. It's gone crazy. Oops, let me get to it. Let me get to the last one here. Yeah, last. That's what you do. They're talking about electrified railways or something. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. So the last message in here, you know, they're talking about, well, maybe someday you could have the best of both worlds. Could have an SDK to create a third-party route. Locomotive is a huge single player and a certain standard in the sim maintained for the multiplayer client-server environment. Ideally, that would bring in a lot of revenue, but alas, that's Run 8's baby. That's their decision, and I tend to agree. It ain't happening. There's a huge single-player market, has several options already. I like this one because this really sums it up nicely, and this was just one that I saw just before I was going to go to bed. And you've seen how they are quite segmented by all the choices and desperate quality of offerings. Running is multiplayer, and that is that. Now, this person is not a participant in the multiplayer world. Loves the sandbox, blah blah blah. So this is, I've had this under here for a while. It really isn't under construction. I'm either spending my summer enjoying the outdoors, or I am either on a Southwest server, which is fine, it's been fun, it's 2 nights a week, or, you know, I've spent a little time doing multiplayer with my son, which is okay. I will take that over anything. But then there's that other side. There's a lot more room in my life to do other things besides Run 8. And I'm not burnt out of it. I'm not burnt out of it. I could go in tomorrow night. I'm saying to myself, yeah, I'm going to go in tomorrow night and I'm going to go in. I'm like, well, wait a minute. What is that ever going to lead me to the things I want to see? So I said plenty of choices in the single player side. Run 8 has their goals, control, business model, and are doing what they want. Good for them. It's been fun and worth every hour and cent for so far, regardless of what I would love to see. Still, with the potential, I suppose the only thing I can change is what I control. So it's guess time for me to change the world. So, and that's it. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I'm tired of, I don't know what it is that I'm trying to, I have a certain level of expertise that, you know, a certain level of talent to bring, a certain level of ideas, but at the same time, I lack certain expertise. So it's going to require me to get the hell off of YouTube and start doing what is necessary without having to broadcast it like it's a friggin' show. And yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm guilty of it right now. You know, throw the cuffs on me. I'm guilty. But I figured I'd give that one last thing one more time. Am I still going to do YouTube? I mean, I was doing a subsistence video the other night, and my son's like, "Hey, can you do live stream?" And it's just like, is this what I really want to actually broadcast my freaking life or my hobbies? No. And yeah, sometimes it you know, it breaks the silence in here. But you know something? There's certain times I can just listen to music while I'm in the process of creating. It's not that bad. And I'm used to it before. I gotta basically kind of grow a pair and look myself in the mirror and say, okay, am I going to do it, or am I going to just make excuses as to why I can't? So that's where I'm at. So I'm not going to broadcast anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to do, you know, forget these false deadlines. Forget any goals as far as what I'm going to do for people. I'm just going to do stuff for myself. I'm going to be selfish, you know, and that's pretty much it. Maybe I've always been selfish. I don't know. Don't care. In fact, with all due respect to those who like me, don't like me, thumbs up me, thumbs down me, I first of all, I do appreciate the support. I do appreciate the comments. I do appreciate all the whatever you've been able to give to me. It's certainly appreciated. I've always appreciated good discussions on forums. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be on the Southwest forums. I'm still going to find, I might be on tomorrow night. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. But I'm not going to put that out there anymore. If I show up, I do. If I don't, I do. I'm not going to constantly have to be accountable to anything but myself. So if I want to be on, I'll be on. What you won't know is what's happening in the background, at least until I'm ready and have something to show. And if you don't see that over who knows how long, well, I guess I got nothing to show for it. But I could be doing other projects too. It might be totally away from video games. It could be all kinds of things. Bottom line is I got to make some extra money. I'm not desperate yet. But I'm starting to think about money a little bit more. I'm starting to think about, well, these are the things I could be doing instead of worrying about this. Money's a factor. It's certainly a factor here, but more importantly, I believe some of my passions and some of what I have to offer can make a difference in the world. Maybe it's a small difference, maybe it's a little difference, but it can do something. So if I can create value, I should be able to, get value for it. That's the way I see it. So I'm going to bed because I'm tired, but I thought I'd leave you guys with that. That's why I was quiet tonight. Other than being tired, I just wanted to relax, not say too much, just let it go. But that's all I got to say. I got to quit talking about these things and just do it. So we'll see. Wish me luck. Have a good one.